Was it probably about 3 weeks ago? I guess we played in Atlanta the night before Nashville. We got back to the hotel from the gig, and the gig that we played to, 3 or 4 people. It's pretty fun. Hey, Tim?
Yeah, it was great.
We got back to the hotel, and beauty of cell phones, you can talk wherever you are. And I was talking on the phone in the van on the way back, and I was still talking, so I just said, guys, you go in, I'll meet you inside. And so probably about 20 minutes later, I hopped out of the van, went to the back to grab my bag, and I figured it wasn't there. They brought it upstairs. So I came back, or I went up, and everybody was hopping into bed and everything. I was like, did anybody bring up my suitcase? And they were like, I don't know, we left it in the back. We left it out behind the van. I was like, oh, okay, well, it's not there. And at first I totally thought it was a prank, like they'd put it in the closet or something. I was like, okay, it's kind of funny. It's really, really funny, actually. And then Colin actually came out to look for it with me, and I was like, this can't be a joke. You wouldn't take it this far. But so anyway, we went outside and had a look around. We thought maybe if somebody took the bag, they'd look inside and see that there's nothing really of value to them, that they'd probably just toss it in an alleyway or something. So we went looking. We walked up the street a little bit, and there was some commotion. There was like a couple of cop cars, and we didn't go up that far because this guy came up to us pretty much right away, and he was like, "You guys look like you're looking for something. Yeah, what is it? What'd you lose?" We're like, don't worry about it. It's not a big deal, you know." And he's like, no, I can probably help you. I'll give you a hand. We're like, it's nothing. We just lost a suitcase. I think somebody stole it. He's like, let me steal your bag. It's like, okay, I'm gonna help you get it back. And at this point, Colin reaches into his pocket and has $2. He's like, listen, we're not gonna find it. I don't think we're just looking around this area. I don't think we're gonna find the bag, but here. He's like, I don't want your money. He's like, okay, well, forget it then. He's like, no, that's okay. I'm not going to give it back. Let's see if we can find your suitcase. And Colin went inside to the hotel to see if anybody left it at the front desk. And I was standing out there with the guy. He was like, okay, I think I have a pretty good idea where your bag is. Now, it's either over there. He pointed down the street. And I was like, okay. He's like, what's up over there? I was like, okay. We're not going to find this bag. So anyway. He kind of took off. Colin came back out. He was like, we don't need your help. Like, just keep your eye out. I mean, it's a black bag, whatever. And he was like, just take the $2 and go get something to eat. He's like, with $2? Anyway, so there's a whole bunch of people around. I was standing out there for a while too, and people just kept on coming up and asking my story. Probably wanted to, maybe out of the kindness of my heart, I'll offer them some money. But at that point, I was thinking, I have like $20 in my pocket, and that's the last $20 I'm going to see for the last 2 weeks of the tour, which is, I guess, come to think of it, this last time I shaved was that day. I wasn't actually too upset. I mean, like, you'd think that you get really pissed, like, I lost my bag, and be really pissed about all the stuff that was in it, but at that point in the tour, I was even thinking, like, I was getting sick of looking into that bag and looking at the same old crap, like, a month-long tour. And there were a few things that I kind of miss, but But aside from that, I was happy that I didn't have to carry my bag anymore. And after that, the boys from Will Hogue started bringing me clothes, like old T-shirts and stuff.
Cool.
So yeah, it was nice.